Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Scott here, and today we're going to talk about what Lakers role players should stick around next season. For Julius Randle, KCP, Brook Lopez, and Isaiah Thomas, their re-signing likely comes down to if the Lakers can sign two max players this summer. But apart from those four, what players should the Lakers consider keeping beyond this season, no matter what happens this summer? Because the Lakers have had so many injury problems this season, we've seen some glimpses from role players that make us want to keep them around. Tyler Ennis has had games where he has contributed as the definitive backup point guard. Ivica Zubac has started to play a lot more since the departure of Larry Nance, but will he be good enough to play regular minutes in the future? Thomas Bryant was drafted last summer and played just 10 games this season. Will he get another chance to play next season? Or Alex Caruso and Travis Ware are two guys that played with the G League team a lot, and at times they've found themselves playing ahead of experienced role players with the main squad a lot. All of these 5 players have had their moments in games, but because none of them are guaranteed for next season, a few of these guys may not be with the Lakers next year. While they've each had their moments, their futures will depend on what main players will be re-signed and what players will be added this offseason. For Tyler Ennis and Alex Caruso, they both had periods where they were the main backup point guard option, but even when Lonzo Ball got hurt, Brandon Ingram started at point guard ahead of both of them. The Lakers will probably try to re-sign Isaiah Thomas or go for someone like Rajon Rondo, but last summer the Lakers were unable to sign anyone new to fill the backup point guard spot, which resulted in the re-signing of Tyler Ennis. I expect this to be a similar story this offseason, but likely one of them being re-signed no matter who the Lakers draft or sign in free agency. We'll just have to see who is the proper fit for playing limited minutes next season. We then have Travis Ware, who has recently signed to another 10-day contract. He has proven himself to be a nice role player who fits the schemes playing the 3 or the 4 position. He can knock down threes at 6'10", which is a huge benefit in today's NBA. But for Ware, he's a guy that has only just started to see time with the main Lakers squad, and that's because they've had injuries to Brandon Ingram and Josh Hart. While injuries like this could continue to occur next season, has he proven himself where he can be a mainstay wing option on limited minutes next season? There are many wing players the Lakers plan on adding this summer and the next, but perimeter shooting can always be useful. With that, I would expect the Lakers to sign him again next season, if they decide to sign him for the rest of this season, which they probably will. For the center position, Ivica Zubac and Thomas Bryant were both stuck on extremely limited minutes prior to the trading of Larry Nance Jr. Since that trade, Zubac has played in every game and has played a nice role with the second unit. If he can continue to do that, I would expect him to be re-signed next year. As for Thomas Bryant, he may need more playing time to prove himself next season. The Lakers could definitely keep him around on maybe a 2-way deal next season, but I think if he wants to compete for the backup center spot, he'll have to be featured some more this season. Zubac and Bryant bring two similar styles to the game. Both can knock down mid-range shots if they need to, and Bryant obviously has some more 3-point range. They both can run the floor and are able to protect the rim. One thing that stands out to me with Zubac in particular is the way he's able to get baskets on his own at times in the paint. He has a nice hook shot and plays pick and rolls really well, so it would be nice to see how he progresses next season. Almost every player on the Lakers will have their backs turned when free agency begins in the offseason, but for these role players, they may only be re-signed depending on what main guys return and what positions still need a little bit extra depth. At some point, it would be good to recognize even just one of these players as a long-term piece, because that would give the Lakers some added growth. Great teams win with stars, but the longevity of their success comes down to if they can grow from within. The Spurs are a team that are well known for getting the best out of their role players. They have constantly been able to find lesser known players and put them in a system that they can succeed in. Danny Green and Patty Mills are 2 players that come to mind that were found out of nowhere. For the Lakers to retain success, they'll need to find good role players, and hopefully they'll be able to do that. That's all I have for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more Lakers content, and if you are subscribed, I will try to make longer videos, but it really depends on what the topic is and what I feel like talking about. But hopefully I'll be able to find a balance with that, and you guys keep watching and enjoying the content. But anyway, leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.